Nina steps out of a bright yellow taxi, her sunglasses catching the morning sun. She looks like she just walked out of a magazine, wearing crisp white sneakers, a designer bag on her arm, and a perfect iced coffee in hand. Her Instagram stories show rooftop brunches, weekend getaways, and cozy home spa nights. To everyone watching, Nina seems to be living a life most people dream about. But here's the secret. Nina isn't rich. She's smart. Instead of spending all her money to keep up appearances, Nina has found clever ways to live a champagne lifestyle on a beer budget. She knows the tricks, when to spend, where to save, and how to make simple moments feel luxurious. She's not drowning in credit card debt or living paycheck to paycheck. In fact, Nina has savings, investments, and a growing emergency fund, all while enjoying the good life. In today's world, being smart about your money is the real luxury. Flashy spending is out, clever living is in. And the best part? Anyone can do it. You don't need millions. You just need the right mindset and a few smart moves. Let's dive into how. Number 1. Curate micro-luxuries, not macro spending. When people think about living a luxurious life, they often imagine buying expensive cars, huge houses, or designer wardrobes. But real luxury isn't about spending big. It's about feeling good in small, smart ways, and that's where micro-luxuries come in. Micro-luxuries are small, special upgrades that make your everyday life feel richer without emptying your bank account. Think of it like adding a little sparkle to your normal routine. For example, instead of grabbing fast food for lunch every day, you might spend a little more once a week on a beautifully prepared meal from a local cafe. Or you could swap your basic grocery store coffee for a bag of rich, locally roasted beans at home. One $15 luxury candle can turn your bedroom into a spa-like retreat for weeks. Nina, our smart spender, picks 2 or 3 small luxuries every month. She might buy a silky new pillowcase for better sleep, treat herself to a fancy skincare product, or upgrade her breakfast routine with fresh berries and croissants on Sundays. None of these things break the bank, but they make her feel rich every single day. This trend is becoming huge, especially with the rise of the #SoftLife movement on TikTok, where people focus on slowing down, treating themselves kindly, and enjoying simple pleasures. In fact, searches for affordable luxury have gone up over 120% in the past year. Why does this work? Because luxury is a feeling, not a price tag. Studies show that even small indulgences can boost your happiness and reduce stress. Plus, when you focus on a few meaningful upgrades instead of chasing expensive trends, you stay in control of your money and your mood. So instead of dreaming about a $10,000 handbag, think about what little things could make your life feel special today. Luxury doesn't have to be loud or flashy. Sometimes, it's as simple as fresh flowers on your desk or taking yourself out for a fancy solo lunch. In 2025, tiny treats are the new big flex, and they fit perfectly into any budget. Number 2. Master lifestyle arbitrage. Outsmart the high costs. Imagine living in a beautiful apartment by the beach, eating fresh seafood every day, and still saving money each month, all while working from your laptop. Sounds like a dream, right? It's actually possible when you understand something called lifestyle arbitrage. Lifestyle arbitrage means living in a place where your money stretches further without giving up comfort, style, or fun. Instead of paying sky-high rent in big cities like New York or London, many smart people are moving to places like Portugal, Mexico City, Bali, or even small towns near major cities. There, the cost of living is much lower, but the quality of life can be even better. Nina, our smart spender, hasn't fully moved abroad, but she uses mini lifestyle hacks. She plans her vacations during off-seasons, when hotels and flights are way cheaper. She books luxury hotels using apps like Hotel Tonight, sometimes saving up to 60% on last-minute deals. She also follows a simple travel rule: book flights about 40 days before traveling to catch the lowest prices. And guess what? Remote work is still strong after 2024. About 38% of jobs are now hybrid or fully remote. That means more people can live where they want, not just where their office is. Even if you can't move full-time, you can plan longer, affordable workations, working from a sunny place for a month without burning through your savings. It's not just about living abroad either. Lifestyle arbitrage can happen inside your own country. For example, living 30 minutes outside a big city could cut your rent or mortgage by 40%, while still giving you access to all the city's perks. The smart mindset here is simple. Rich isn't about what you buy, it's about how and where you live. You don't have to hustle for more money if you can change your surroundings to get more for less. So whether it's a fancy trip you score for half the price, or a permanent move to a beautiful town with cheaper rent, remember, outsmarting high costs is the new luxury move. Your dream life might be waiting, not by earning more, but by living smarter. Number 3. Master the borrow, rent, return economy. You don't have to own everything to enjoy the best things in life. In today's world, smart people are using the borrow, rent, return economy to live big without spending big. Instead of buying expensive designer clothes, luxury handbags, or the newest gadgets, you can rent them. For example, Nina needed a designer handbag for a big work event. Instead of spending $7,000 on a Chanel bag, she rented one for the weekend for just $95 through a site called Vivrel. She looked amazing, felt confident, and saved thousands. It's not just fashion. You can rent tech devices like laptops, cameras, and gaming consoles through services like Grover. You can even rent fancy furniture, jewelry, or party supplies when you need them. This rental economy is growing fast. Experts say fashion rentals are increasing by 12% every year.
Why?
Because people are realizing they don't need to own things to enjoy them. Renting means you can stay stylish, up-to-date, and flexible without carrying the full cost. Studies show that people feel just as happy using luxury items they rent as they do when they own them. That's right. The feeling of luxury doesn't come from ownership. It comes from the experience. Plus, renting helps you avoid the clutter and regret that often come with buying expensive stuff you rarely use. The best part? You can use the money you save to invest in things that truly grow your wealth, like building an emergency fund, starting a side hustle, or taking a dream trip. In 2025, flexibility is the new status symbol. Owning less doesn't mean having less, it means living smarter. So the next time you're tempted to splurge on something fancy, ask yourself, can I rent it, love it, and return it instead? Chances are, you'll get all the luxury vibes without any of the heavy costs. Number 4. Build an elite network without elite prices. In today's world, who you know can be just as powerful as what you have. Building a strong network of successful, inspiring people can open doors you never thought possible, new jobs, exciting projects, even travel opportunities. But here's the secret. You don't need to spend thousands on private clubs, luxury conferences, or black tie galas to meet the right people. Nina builds her network by finding free or low-cost events where interesting people gather. She checks Meetup and LinkedIn events every month for art gallery openings, startup launches, free wine tastings, and business talks in her city. Sometimes these events even offer free food, drinks, and amazing chances to meet CEOs, entrepreneurs, and investors, all for free. Recently, Nina attended a rooftop tech mixer hosted by a venture capital group. She didn't pay a dime to get in, but she left with 3 new contacts who later helped her land a freelance project. Studies show that being seen in premium environments like art shows, networking nights, and stylish meetups naturally boosts how others see you. It signals that you're someone worth knowing without needing to show off expensive clothes or fancy watches. Remember, access beats excess. You don't need to spend big to be around big opportunities. The right events are out there, waiting for you to walk through the door, confidently and for free. Number 5. Own your luxury mindset. Confidence first, budget later. Luxury isn't just about what you buy, it's about how you carry yourself. Confidence is the real secret weapon. You don't need designer clothes or flashy cars to feel important. Brands like Celine and Bottega Veneta are now focusing on quiet luxury, simple, high-quality items without big logos. It's not about showing off. It's about showing up like you belong, anywhere. Nina learned that early. She walks into rooms with good posture, a genuine smile, and a calm attitude. Her outfits are simple but sharp: clean jeans, a well-fitted blazer, classic shoes. She focuses on quality over quantity. Even her $30 thrift store finds look like luxury because she wears them with confidence. Studies show that people judge you more by your body language, tone of voice, and energy than by your clothes or gadgets. When you believe you belong, others believe it too. Real luxury is feeling good about yourself, not needing to prove anything. So before you chase expensive stuff, build your luxury mindset first. Stand tall, speak clearly, be kind, and trust yourself. That's the kind of wealth no money can buy, and it's the first step to living richly on any budget. Living well isn't about spending the most money. It's about making smart, joyful choices every day. You don't need a millionaire's paycheck to feel like you're living a luxury life. By choosing micro-luxuries, you can create a life that feels rich and exciting. In 2025, true wealth is about freedom, happiness, and smart living. Pick one luxury hack from this list and try it this week. Your dream life is closer than you think. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.